Welcome to Ebas Gallery channel. Precious few examples of the rambunctious Alfa Romeo SZ trickle to US shores, so whenever there's a public sale, it draws a lot of eyeballs. The most recent of these boxy beasts to cross the auction block was last week on Bring a Trailer, where the top bidder scored a 40,193 mile 1991 example for $65,000. When the Italian press dubbed the hunkered-down, slab-sided Alfa Romeo SZ Il Mostro, the monster, it was not necessarily considered a compliment. But the late 1980s and early 90s were a time when Alfa Romeo wanted to prove itself, and getting attention was part of the plan. The high-performance SZ was its chance to show that despite being acquired by Fiat, Alfa could do something aggressive and worthy of the historical racing heritage of the brand. The experimental sports 3-liter, ES30, as it was known internally, was a collaborative project between Alfa, Fiat, and Zagato. Although Zagato was known for its design prowess, the famed Carrozzeria ended up primarily lending its expertise in injection-molded composite bodywork. Final design and styling honors went to Fiat Centro Styles' Robert Apron and Antonio Castellana, and the first concept bout at Geneva in 1988. It got called Il Mostro, but Alfa chose it because it was bold and different, Apron told Octane in the UK magazine's November 2017 issue. Our model was chosen above rival proposals from Giugiaro and others, and I believe it changed the way of doing things at Fiat. We had a 1:1 physical model made in wood in about 15 days. I'm proud of that. Intended to be a fresh take on the Sprint Zagato of the early 1960s, the two-seat SZ took its basic underpinnings from the front engine, rear-wheel drive Alfa Romeo 75 sedan. The 75, or Milano, in the US, provided the rear transaxle and a Dion rear end, along with its 5-speed manual transmission and 3.0-liter V6 engine. Alfa turned things up to 11, however, cranking the humble 170 horsepower, 2-valve per cylinder SOHC engine up to 210 HP with a host of upgrades. According to the Lane Motor Museum, it received upgraded cams, cooling, valves and larger intake and exhaust manifolds. And as the Lane and RM Sotheby's note, racer and factory driver Giorgio Pianta tuned the suspension with Group A racing specifications in mind. In the end, the SZ also benefited from upgraded braking, Pirelli P0 rubber and a hydraulic adjustable height system. Whether or not you believe an Il Mostro is worth $65,000, Haggerty auction editor Andrew Newton thinks it was a solid buy. Recent auction results have been mixed, but most hover around $75,000, $80,000, despite an outlier that went for $108,245 in 2015 in London. You can't really be picky if you want one of these in the United States, Newton says. But it doesn't seem like outrageous money if you consider the SZs that have recently sold in Europe. Even with 40,000 miles, it's safe to say this was an appropriate result.